Hello all. I want to convey some of my ideas regarding the Figuera device. You can see here the drawing which has provided Chagall. Thank you very much. It's about the patent, the fourth patent of the year 1902. There were three former patents which worked with a rotary device where the coreless output coils were spun between electromagnets. It's very similar to this device, but in a round shape in order to allow the rotor to rotate between the magnets. So the idea of this is basically we can see here the outer electromagnets, the inner electromagnets. This dotted area here represents the cut through the actual coil, which would be the windings of the electromagnets. And all the other parts are supposedly made of a ferromagnetic material with good permeability. So, in the patents, it is clearly stated that the magnets are always in attraction mode. And in the gap between where a strong field develops, there are placed the output coils. In this patent, the first time they mentioned that they could make the induction, they could make the device work without any rotary movement. This device already they use the technique of diminishing and augmenting the electromagnets and make the fields fluctuating. So I will show you now an image which I have highlighted some details. Here in with a red color here, these are the outer electromagnets. You can see the central part is drawn with a black rectangle. The inner core would have a cross shape like this. Here the windings again, which obviously repeat in all the other magnets also. Then we have the output coils highlighted in yellow, the induced coils. And here I also have drawn the convenient orientation of the magnets. We would have here, for example, one south, one north facing each other. The rest of the armature would make a closed core, and in the adjacent core, the poles are also opposed. We have here north and here south with the magnetic link through the armature, through the outer housing. Here the poles are inverted. On the outer side of the coil is the north pole, and then the inner side the south pole. Then here the same, otherwise like the first, the inner the north pole and the outer the south pole. This makes it possible to make nearly closed magnetic circuits like this, and also on the outside like this, which enhance greatly the power, the attractive power in the place of the gap, and the field will be much stronger if the magnets are linked together. So, okay, this design has been developed based on the conventional dynamo machine. They have modified the core, make the core stationary first, and then make rotating the coil. And then they figured out that the rotation was necessary anymore if they fluctuate the magnetic field. I will do an experiment soon using cores of steel, of 1010 steel with low carbon content, which is the best material that I can get in the moment for the electromagnets. Pure iron would be ideal, but it's very, very expensive and difficult to find. And yeah, there are other options like permalloy, but I have no access at the moment for these materials. I will use another configuration, will not be based on this model because it's more convenient to use the model of the latest patent of 1914, which is this one. It was filed by Mr. Constantin Buffon, and you can see here the exciter coils north-south, which of course are not monopole magnets. It's clear that here is the induced coil in the middle, and it's supposed that this part here is a spacer of a non-magnetic material, and in the gap between the electromagnets is placed the induced coil. I think this is the main reason why the replications didn't work, because if you place a ferromagnetic core here inside, the field will make something like this and will not cut the windings of the induced coil. So, okay, I will use something similar like this. As I stated, the magnets are not monopole, obvious, which does not exist. The north coil here refers that the north side will face the induced coil, and on this side, the south side will face. But on the next coil, this will be inverted, obviously, because each electromagnet has a north and a south pole. So here the next one is inverted, and the connection of the induced of the output coils is accordingly also inverted in the other sense of winding. So I will keep informed about the progress of the experiment, and hopefully this have make you understood what I trying to do, what I trying to test. Thanks for watching.